Believe it or not, factories in the 1800s were toxic. During the Industrial Revolution, manufacturing boomed, but so did pollution. Factories released enormous amounts of smoke, soot, and grime into the air, creating a hazardous environment for workers. People joke that workers needed to wash their lungs because the air was so thick with pollutants. Many laborers toiled long hours in these conditions, often suffering from respiratory diseases and other health issues due to their exposure to poor air quality. Poor ventilation and overcrowded workplaces made things even worse, turning these factories into dangerous places. As society began to recognize the harmful effects of such environments, reformers started advocating for better working conditions and cleaner technologies. This shift eventually led to the implementation of regulations aimed at reducing pollution and protecting worker health. Isn't it amazing how much progress we've made since then? Here's what actually happens when bamboo grows. Bamboo is one of nature's fastest-growing plants, with certain species capable of shooting up nearly a meter in height each day. This remarkable growth isn't just impressive, it's also a testament to bamboo's unique biology. Unlike most plants, bamboo has hollow stems, which give it a combination of strength and flexibility that makes it a prime material for construction. Builders around the world are increasingly turning to bamboo for eco-friendly structures because it grows quickly and can be harvested sustainably. This means that bamboo can be a renewable source of material, reducing the pressure on traditional timber. Furthermore, bamboo's ability to sequester carbon helps combat climate change, making it a valuable ally for our planet. With all these benefits, it's no wonder that people are rediscovering bamboo as a versatile resource in modern architecture. How might bamboo change our building future? Guess what really drives First Ladies' histories? Although Melania Trump is often thought to be the first foreign-born First Lady, she was actually the second, with Louisa Adams holding that title before her. Louisa Adams, born in England, became the wife of President John Quincy Adams in the early 19th century. This fascinating piece of history shows us how often we overlook important details in the lives of prominent figures. Melania, originally from Slovenia, stepped into the spotlight during Donald Trump's presidency, but her story connects back to Louisa in more ways than one. Both women faced unique challenges as they navigated their roles while representing their husbands in the political arena. Their experiences reflect the evolving expectations of First Ladies throughout American history. So next time you hear about Melania's background, remember Louisa Adams and consider how these two remarkable women shaped the role of First Lady, each contributing their own legacy to the story of the White House. What other surprising histories are hidden in plain sight? Hard to believe, but Orson Welles was only 23. In 1938, Welles stunned audiences with his groundbreaking film Citizen Kane, which many critics now hail as one of the greatest films of all time. He did this while also making waves on radio with his infamous broadcast of The War of the Worlds. Imagine tuning in one evening, expecting a normal show, only to hear what sounded like a genuine news report about an alien invasion. This inventive approach confused many listeners, leading to widespread panic as people believed Earth was under attack. Welles's genius lay in his ability to blur the lines between fiction and reality, showcasing his talents not just as a filmmaker, but also as a master storyteller. His early contributions to both cinema and radio set new standards for artistic expression, paving the way for future creators. It's astonishing how one young man could shape the landscape of entertainment so profoundly. Let's uncover the truth about cloud colors. Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered why some clouds are fluffy white, while others look gray and heavy? The secret lies in the tiny water droplets that make up these clouds. When sunlight hits these droplets, they reflect the light, which is why clouds often appear white. Thinner clouds let more sunlight shine through, making them look bright and airy. On the flip side, thicker clouds have a higher concentration of water droplets, which absorb more light and scatter it, giving them that darker grayish appearance. These gray clouds often signal that rain may be on the way. So the next time you gaze up at the sky, remember that the color of clouds isn't just a pretty sight. It's nature's way of hinting at the weather to come. Isn't it fascinating how something so simple can tell us so much? Here's what actually happens when floods rise. The frequency of devastating floods along the Mississippi River is increasing, raising alarms for farmers, businesses, and city planners alike. Each year, heavy rainfall coupled with melting snow pushes water levels higher, threatening to overflow banks and inundate surrounding areas. These floods can wreak havoc, wiping out essential crops and disrupting local businesses that rely on a stable environment. Imagine losing your harvest season after season due to flooding. It's a nightmare for many farmers who face insurmountable economic loss. Additionally, cities are grappling with the daunting task of extensive repairs to roads and infrastructure after each flood event, placing a considerable financial burden on taxpayers. Experts caution that if this trend continues, we might see annual floods becoming the new normal. This alarming possibility makes it crucial to find adaptive solutions. How will communities innovate to overcome these challenges? What proactive measures can be taken to safeguard lives and livelihoods amid a changing climate? Understanding the dynamics of these rising floods is the first step towards effective action. Let's uncover the truth about food packaging colors. Those bright squares and circles you see on food packages are not just decorative. They're called process control patches, or printer's color blocks. These vibrant blocks play a crucial role in the world of packaging. Used by printing engineers, they help ensure that the colors printed on the packaging are consistent and accurate, which is vital for brand identity and customer appeal. You might think they signal what's inside, such as flavors or nutrition, but that's not their purpose at all. Instead, they provide a reference point for printers, making sure that the ink remains the same throughout the production process. This means that every box of cereal or bag of chips you buy looks just as bright and appealing as intended. So next time you grab a snack, remember those colorful patches are working hard behind the scenes to deliver quality. Can you believe Trump broke the presidential mold? Donald Trump's journey to the White House is quite unique in American political history. He made headlines not just for his policies, but because he was the first person in modern times to enter the presidency without previous political or military experience. This is remarkable because traditionally, most U.S. presidents have spent years climbing the political ladder or serving in the military before gaining the highest office in the land. Think about it. From George Washington to Barack Obama, many leaders had established careers in politics or the armed forces. Trump, on the other hand, came from a business background, building his name and fortune in real estate and entertainment. His unconventional approach sparked conversations about what it means to be a leader and challenged the expectations of the political elite. Whether you admire him or disagree with his policies, Trump's presidency opened doors to a new realm of possibilities and debates around qualifications for elected office. It raised questions about the role of experience in leadership and whether anyone, regardless of background, can effectively lead a nation. Guess what really drives Gucci's expensive jeans? Gucci holds a Guinness World Record for selling the priciest jeans, which cost an astonishing $314. This record-breaking denim pair is not just about style, it's a bold statement about fashion and luxury. Made from high-quality materials and designed with intricate details, these jeans reflect the brand's commitment to craftsmanship and exclusivity. The hefty price tag ignites discussions about what makes items like these worth their cost. Some argue it's the designer's reputation and heritage, while others focus on the skill involved in creating such luxurious pieces. Interestingly, these jeans have sparked trends in the fashion world, making high-priced items more desirable to fashionistas and collectors alike. Could this signify a shift in how we perceive value in fashion? As more brands dip their toes into the luxury market, it makes us wonder, what price are we willing to pay for style and status? Fashion often blurs the lines between art and commerce, and Gucci's record-breaking jeans are a perfect example of this fascinating fusion. Did you know St. Patrick was once a slave? At just 16 years old, St. Patrick was captured by Irish pirates who took him to Ireland and sold him into slavery. This marked the beginning of a 6-year ordeal where he worked as a shepherd, enduring harsh conditions away from his family. During his captivity, he turned to his faith for comfort, praying constantly. Eventually, he managed to escape and return to his family in Britain. However, St. Patrick felt a calling to return to Ireland, not just to reclaim his past, but to spread Christianity. a mission that would change the landscape of Irish spirituality forever. With determination and love, he traveled across Ireland, sharing his teachings and even using the shamrock to explain the concept of the Holy Trinity. St. Patrick's journey from captivity to becoming Ireland's patron saint shows that resilience can lead to remarkable transformations. Prepare to be amazed by Bugs Bunny's voice actor. Did you know that Mel Blanc, the legendary voice behind Bugs Bunny, actually had an allergy to carrots? This quirky detail adds a fun twist to the beloved character we all know and love. While Bugs has a well-known affinity for carrots, chomping away with a mischievous grin, Mel would take a bite and then have to spit it out immediately during recording sessions. It's surprising to think that the man who gave life to such a playful, carrot-loving rabbit couldn't enjoy the crunchy veggie himself. This little tidbit shows that even the most iconic characters have behind-the-scenes stories that are just as fascinating as their animated adventures. Next time you hear Bugs munching on a carrot, remember the voice behind the magic was battling an allergy. How cool is that? You won't believe this about Smithsonian museums. Did you know that the Smithsonian Museums in Washington, D.C. allow you to explore art, science, history, and culture for free? That's right. You can stroll through 19 incredible museums and galleries without paying a single dime. The most famous, like the National Air and Space Museum, showcases amazing space artifacts and historic aircraft, while the National Museum of American History tells the story of our nation through its captivating exhibits. From dinosaur fossils in the National Museum of Natural History to stunning pieces of art at the Smithsonian American Art Museum, there's something for everyone. And the best part? You can take your time and revisit your favorite exhibits as many times as you'd like. So why not gather your friends or family and plan a day filled with inspiration and learning? With no entrance fees, it's an opportunity to dive into knowledge, creativity, and celebrate our world's diversity without breaking the bank. Are you ready to explore? Float like a feather. Is Saturn that light? Saturn, the stunning jewel of our solar system, has an astonishingly low density of just 0.687 grams per cubic centimeter. This means it's so light that it could float if you could find a bathtub big enough. The planet is primarily made up of hydrogen and helium, giving it that fluffy appearance. Imagine a gigantic ball of gas drifting through space. Its surface temperature, chilling down to around 195 degrees Celsius, is strikingly similar to that of liquid nitrogen, creating a frigid environment where no one could survive. These fascinating properties of Saturn help us understand gas giants as a whole, showcasing how their unique physical and chemical characteristics differ from rocky planets like Earth. Saturn's swirling clouds and enchanting rings make it a spectacular sight, but it's this buoyancy and its frosty persona that reveal the wonders waiting to be discovered in our cosmic neighborhood. What else could we learn from such a celestial giant? Get ready for staggering selfie stats on Instagram. Every 10 seconds, around 1,000 selfies are shared on this wildly popular platform. That means in just a minute, there are 6,000 new selfies hitting profiles worldwide. With over 1 billion users, Instagram has turned the act of taking selfies into a global phenomenon. People snap selfies for numerous reasons: connecting with friends, expressing themselves, or simply capturing moments they want to remember. The rise of smartphones equipped with high-quality cameras has made selfie-taking easier than ever. Plus, with fun filters and editing tools at their fingertips, users can transform their photos in creative ways. Isn't it fascinating how this simple act of taking a picture of oneself has created a massive social trend? Selfies can even impact how we view ourselves, influencing beauty standards and self-image, especially among younger generations. So the next time you take a selfie, remember you're part of an incredible trend that captures the essence of our social media world. Why exactly does a rhinoceros horn defy expectations? Most people assume a rhino's horn is made of bone, much like antlers or tusks, but it's actually composed of keratin, the very same protein found in our hair and nails. This surprising composition offers the horn not just remarkable strength, but also impressive flexibility. Unlike bone, which contains blood vessels and marrow, the horn's keratin fibers grow continuously, rejuvenating after damage in a manner similar to how our fingernails grow. These fibers fuse together to create a resilient column capable of withstanding tremendous force and repeated impacts. When rhinos engage in fights, their horns do not snap. Instead, they bend and rebound, akin to a biological spring, allowing for effective defense in combat without breaking. Additionally, researchers can analyze horn rings to glean information about a rhino's age, health status, and environmental conditions throughout its life. This fascinating horn has even inspired bioengineers to craft new, sustainable materials that are tough, renewable, and eco-friendly. So, isn't it intriguing how nature's design can lead to innovation? Did you know that chickens are related to dinosaurs? This surprising fact reveals that our feathered friends have a much wilder family tree than one might expect. Chickens, along with all modern birds, are actually descendants of the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. This connection strengthens the idea that birds are living dinosaurs, a concept that flips how we think about evolution on its head. Over millions of years, species have changed dramatically, adapting to their environments and evolving distinct traits. The process of avian evolution shows us how traits like feathers and beaks transformed from the fearsome features of their dinosaur ancestors. Imagine a fluffy chick wandering around, carrying a tiny hint of the T-Rex ferocity. It's a reminder of the incredible journey life has taken on our planet. So the next time you see a chicken strutting in your yard, remember that it carries a dash of prehistoric power in its genes. Why exactly does Cleopatra fascinate us today? Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, reigned in 30 BC, making her just a heartbeat away from the modern world when compared to the ancient pyramids built around 2600 BC. This shocking timeline reveals that Cleopatra lived closer to our time than to when the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed. Imagine her walking through a world where these monumental structures were already over 2,500 years old. This fascinating contrast invites us to rethink how we view history. Cleopatra was not just a queen in a distant past. She was a savvy diplomat and a captivating figure who navigated the complexities of Roman politics. Her story is filled with drama, power struggles, and intrigue, drawing us into a rich tapestry of life that connects us to the ancient world. Isn't it amazing to consider how the time between us and her is just a blink in the grand timeline of history? Hard to believe, but drugs got a surprising makeover. In 2009, the British government shifted its perspective on certain illicit drugs, recognizing that substances like ecstasy and LSD pose less risk than widely accepted legal ones, like alcohol and tobacco. This change sparked conversations about drug classification and public safety. Authorities had long treated these drugs as highly dangerous, often leading to harsh penalties for users. However, researchers pointed out that while ecstasy and LSD can have risks, their dangers are comparable, and sometimes even less than, those of drinking alcohol or smoking cigarettes. This revelation is crucial as it challenges our views on drugs and encourages discussions about harm reduction strategies. Could this shift in perception lead to more effective policies? By understanding the actual risks, society might find better ways to deal with substance use and promote healthier choices for everyone. What if I told you Lysenko changed the course of history? Trofim Lysenko, a renowned Soviet scientist, pushed aside established genetics in favor of his own unproven theories, claiming that environmental factors could directly affect inherited traits. He believed that crops could be improved through specific agricultural practices without any understanding of genetic principles. The Soviet Union embraced Lysenko's ideas, which led to disastrous farming policies and resulted in severe food shortages. These misguided practices contributed to catastrophic famines, claiming millions of lives across the country. Similarly, China, under Mao Zedong, adopted Lysenkoism during the Great Leap Forward, leading to widespread starvation and suffering. The consequences of disregarding scientific evidence in favor of flawed theories not only changed agricultural practices, but also had a long-lasting impact on the lives of millions. So how did the allure of a simpler explanation sway an entire nation? What if aliens abducted you? Get covered! This quirky question brings us to the amusing world of alien abduction insurance, a concept that has intrigued many and resulted in approximately 50,000 policies sold across the globe, mostly in the United States and England. These whimsical insurance policies are not designed to meet serious claims, but rather highlight our fascination with extraterrestrial life and the human tendency to prepare for the unlikely. People often joke about the possibility of being taken aboard a UFO, and this insurance gives them a playful sense of security. The policies usually promise a payout if the insured is abducted, or sometimes even if they just see a UFO. While many might view these policies as comical, they serve a deeper purpose. They reflect our curiosity about the universe and what lies beyond our planet. In a world where we often seek assurance against uncertainties, who wouldn't want to be covered for an alien encounter? Have you ever wondered about pig orgasms? Pigs are surprising creatures, especially when it comes to their biology. They hold the record for the longest orgasm in the mammalian world, lasting an astonishing 30 minutes on average, and sometimes reaching up to 90 minutes. This remarkable trait has not only caught the attention of animal enthusiasts, but has also piqued the interest of scientists researching reproduction. While humans may have advanced cognitive abilities, pigs dominate in this unique aspect of biology, showcasing the wonders of nature. This long duration of pleasure plays a role in their reproductive success, making it a vital area for understanding how different species have adapted over time. So next time you think about pigs, remember they're not just cute and clever. They're also champions in the animal kingdom when it comes to this peculiar biological phenomenon. What if I told you chiaroscuro transforms art completely? Chiaroscuro, a Polish term, expertly captures how artists play with light and shadow to bring their masterpieces to life. This fascinating technique helps create an illusion of depth and dimension, making two-dimensional images appear more three-dimensional. By skillfully contrasting light and dark areas, artists can guide your eye across their work, highlighting important elements and adding emotional depth. Think of famous paintings like Caravaggio's dramatic scenes or Rembrandt's striking portraits. They all utilize chiaroscuro to enhance their storytelling. The interplay of light and shadow can evoke different moods, sometimes uplifting, sometimes mysterious. Understanding chiaroscuro not only enhances our appreciation of art, but also allows us to see the world more vividly, reminding us of the beauty found in contrast. So the next time you admire a painting, look closely at how light and dark work together. Doesn't it spark a whole new perspective? Ever thought about how Daniel Tammet sees numbers? Daniel Tammet, a talented British savant, has a unique gift known as synesthesia, which allows him to experience numbers in vivid colors, shapes, and textures. This fascinating perception helps him perform mind-boggling mental calculations and even recall thousands of digits of pi with astonishing accuracy. Imagine a world where numbers dance in vibrant hues. This is Tammet's reality. But his talents don't stop there. He is also fluent in over 10 languages. Incredibly, he once learned Icelandic in just 1 week, which highlights the extraordinary capabilities of the human brain. Tammet's journey shows us how different minds can process information in remarkable ways, opening doors to skills many of us might not even dream possible. By sharing his abilities, he inspires others to explore their potential and see the world through a unique lens. How can we tap into our own hidden talents? Did you know about the mind-bending impossible cube? This fascinating variant of the Rubik's Cube takes puzzling to a whole new level. Unlike a traditional cube, the impossible cube has faces that change color based on your viewing angle. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle where the colors seem to shift every time you move it. This unique feature makes the impossible cube not only visually intriguing, but also significantly more challenging to solve. While classic Rubik's Cubes have fixed colors, the impossible cube plays with perception, creating an optical illusion that can baffle even seasoned puzzle enthusiasts. Those who are up for the challenge must rely on sharp observation skills and spatial awareness to decipher how to align the colors properly. It's not just a test of logic, but also a game of patience and creativity. Whether you're a puzzle lover or just curious about fun brain teasers, the impossible cube offers a distinctive twist that will keep you guessing. Are you ready to take on this colorful challenge? Did you know Akitas are tough to train? Originally bred in Japan for hunting and guarding, Akitas are strong-willed and independent, traits that can make training a real challenge. While they are highly intelligent, their natural stubbornness means they often prefer to follow their own judgment rather than commands. This independent mindset can lead to a dog that might not obey unless it finds the task rewarding. To successfully train an Akita, you need a consistent, firm, and patient approach paired with early socialization. It's crucial to understand their unique temperament. They think for themselves but can also be incredibly loyal and protective. With the right mindset and techniques, your Akita can become a loving companion who respects your commands while showing off their unique personality. Did you know that certain foods look as good as they taste? This intriguing trait not only enhances visual appeal, but also tickles our taste buds. Think of vibrant fruits like plump strawberries or shiny apples. Their bright colors signal freshness and flavor, tempting us to take a bite. The reason behind this stunning visual feast often lies in the natural pigments found in fruits and vegetables. For example, carotenoids give carrots their cheerful orange hue, while anthocyanins provide blueberries with their deep blue color. These colors don't just make food beautiful, they can also indicate the presence of important nutrients and antioxidants that are great for our health. So next time you prepare a meal, remember how colors can elevate your dish, making it not just tasty but visually inviting as well. Isn't it amazing how nature combines beauty and flavor in our food? Check out New York's mind-bending karma sculpture. This stunning piece of art creates an amazing optical illusion, making it look taller than it actually is. The karma sculpture, located in a bustling area of New York City, captivates visitors with its clever use of perspective and shadows. Artists often use these techniques to trick our eyes, and this sculpture is a perfect example. As viewers walk around it, their perception shifts, leading to the illusion that the sculpture stretches high into the sky. This playful manipulation of light and form not only makes the sculpture visually striking, but also challenges our understanding of height and space. Designed to spark curiosity and conversation, the karma sculpture encourages onlookers to engage with their surroundings in a new way. So if you're in New York, be sure to take a moment to experience this fascinating piece of art for yourself. It's a reminder of how creativity can transform our perception of ordinary things and invite us to see the world through a different lens. Why are rare zebras capturing our attention in Kenya? Recently, unique zebras have been spotted in Kenya, and they're turning heads with their unusual coloration caused by genetic mutations. These zebras don't have the typical black and white stripes we expect. Instead, their distinctive patterns make them stand out in the savanna. This phenomenon not only amazes wildlife enthusiasts, but also highlights the critical need for conservation efforts. Protecting these remarkable creatures is essential, as their rarity can reveal much about the health of their habitats. By studying these zebras, scientists hope to learn more about genetic diversity and its role in survival. The presence of such unique wildlife emphasizes the importance of preserving ecosystems for future generations. Every time someone sees one of these zebras, it serves as a reminder of what is at stake. If we lose these extraordinary animals, we lose a valuable part of our planet's biodiversity. Isn't it time we pay attention to protecting these beautiful species? Here's something incredible about the Kuwaiti dinar. It's true, the Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, with one single dinar trading for around $330 USD. This high exchange rate stems from Kuwait's flourishing oil export industry, which is one of the largest and most profitable in the globe. The vast oil reserves provide Kuwait with significant wealth, ensuring a robust economy driven by consistent revenue. Such financial strength allows the dinar to maintain its status as a powerhouse in the currency markets. Interestingly, Kuwait has made concerted efforts to manage its financial policies, successfully keeping inflation low and its currency strong. This strategic approach adds to the dinar's appeal for investors and travelers alike. Unlike many currencies that may fluctuate wildly due to economic downturns or political instability, the dinar has shown remarkable stability, preserving its value even in uncertain times. This stability means that holding Kuwaiti dinars gives individuals impressive purchasing power compared to many other currencies worldwide. Whether you're planning a trip to Kuwait or diving into global finance, the remarkable status of the Kuwaiti dinar certainly deserves your attention. Here's something incredible about the Kuwaiti dinar. It's true, the Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, with one single dinar trading for around 330 USD. This high exchange rate stems from Kuwait's flourishing oil export industry, which is one of the largest and most profitable in the globe. The vast oil reserves provide Kuwait with significant wealth, ensuring a robust economy driven by consistent revenue. Such financial strength allows the dinar to maintain its status as a powerhouse in the currency markets. Interestingly, Kuwait has made concerted efforts to manage its financial policies, successfully keeping inflation low and its currency strong. This strategic approach adds to the dinar's appeal for investors and travelers alike. Unlike many currencies that may fluctuate wildly due to economic downturns or political instability, the dinar has shown remarkable stability, preserving its value even in uncertain times. This stability means that holding Kuwaiti dinars gives individuals impressive purchasing power compared to many other currencies worldwide. Whether you're planning a trip to Kuwait or diving into global finance, the remarkable status of the Kuwaiti dinar certainly deserves your attention. Have you ever cracked open a Christmas cracker? These fun holiday staples bring joy to British tables during the festive season. Christmas crackers were invented in 1847 by Tom Smith, a sweet maker from London. The clever concept behind these crackers is simple yet delightful. When two people pull on either end, they make a joyful popping sound that adds excitement to any celebration. Inside, you'll often find small toys, silly jokes, or colorful paper crowns that make for great conversation starters. Families and friends gather around to enjoy the surprises, often bursting into laughter while sharing jokes. While originally just a sweet treat, Smith's invention quickly evolved into this beloved holiday tradition. Every year, millions of crackers are pulled, contributing to the laughter and fun of Christmas dinners. So whether you're wearing the crown or giggling at the jokes, Christmas crackers spark joy and create lasting memories, making them a charming part of this festive time. Have you joined in this cheerful tradition yet? Is it really true that flounders can change color? These fascinating flatfish possess a remarkable ability to change their skin color and texture, allowing them to blend perfectly with their surroundings. This clever adaptation helps flounders avoid predators, while also enabling them to ambush unsuspecting prey. The secret lies in special pigment-containing cells called chromatophores, which can expand or contract to create different shades and patterns. By mimicking the ocean floor, these fish can hide from both hunters and prey. Imagine a fish on the sandy bottom, suddenly transforming to match the speckled stones or patches of seaweed nearby. This skill not only increases their chances of survival, but also showcases the incredible ingenuity of nature. Whether they're lurking in rocky crevices or drifting along the seabed, flounders remind us how cool and clever the underwater world can be. Did you know lions mate up to 100 times daily? It's true, these magnificent big cats are not just famous for their roars, they also have an impressive mating ritual. When a lioness is in estrus, or heat, she and the male lion can mate every 10 to 20 minutes. This intense period of mating lasts for about 5 to 7 days and involves a lot of activity. While they might seem like they are constantly busy, it can take the lioness between 6 to 9 mating cycles before she actually becomes pregnant. This fascinating reproductive strategy helps ensure that the strongest genes are passed on to their cubs. So next time you think of lions, remember that their love life is just as wild as their life in the savannah. Why exactly does yellow and black grab your attention? This striking combination is used everywhere, from school buses to street signs, and for good reason. The vibrant contrast created by black text on a yellow background effectively captures our eyes and holds our focus. Studies show that this color pairing triggers a rapid response in the brain, signaling that something important is nearby. It makes sense. Our brains are wired to notice contrasts in our environment, especially bright colors against darker ones. That's why warning labels often use this combo to alert us to potential dangers. So next time you see a school bus or a caution sign, remember that it's not just there to be seen, it's designed to catch your eye and ensure your safety. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as color can influence our reactions and decisions? Is it really true that we have extra senses? Absolutely. Most people know about the classic five senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. However, humans are equipped with more than that. Two fascinating senses are proprioception and equilibrioception. Proprioception is your body's ability to perceive its position and movement, allowing you to walk without looking at your feet or figure out how far your arms are stretched out. This sense is crucial for everything from playing sports to typing on a keyboard. On the other hand, equilibrioception is what helps you maintain balance. Think about how you can ride a bike or stand on one leg without toppling over. These senses work silently behind the scenes, keeping us coordinated and steady throughout our daily activities. So the next time you move with ease, remember that your body has a lot more going on than just five senses. Discover Angola's hidden gems and natural wonders. Nestled in Southwest Africa, Angola is a treasure trove of stunning landscapes and breathtaking sights, often flying under the radar for many travelers. One of its most remarkable highlights is the Ruacana Falls, a spectacular waterfall that ranks among Africa's largest. Imagine standing before torrents of water cascading down rocky cliffs, creating a mist that sparkles in the sunlight. This is a sight that will captivate any adventurer. But the beauty of Angola doesn't stop there. Head over to Iona National Park, a vast expanse characterized by striking desert landscapes and rich biodiversity. Here you can wander through golden dunes, rugged canyons, and even catch a glimpse of extraordinary wildlife, such as the elusive desert-adapted elephants and various species of antelope. As the sun sets, don't miss the chance to gaze at the dazzling night sky. Iona is renowned for its exceptional stargazing opportunities thanks to minimal light pollution. Angola truly offers a unique blend of natural wonders that beckon nature enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. Did you know Coca-Cola's recipe has changed dramatically? In 1886, John Pemberton created what would become one of the world's most iconic drinks. Originally, Coca-Cola included coca leaf extract, which is the same plant used to make cocaine, and cola nut flavoring. However, over the years, the recipe has transformed significantly. Today, you won't find any coca leaf or cola nut in the drink at all. Instead, the modern Coca-Cola gets its unique flavor from a carefully crafted blend of citrus oils, vanilla, cinnamon, and several other secret ingredients known only to a few. This shift highlights how tastes evolve and how brands adapt their products to meet changing regulations and consumer preferences. So the next time you pop open a refreshing can of Coca-Cola, remember you're sipping on a drink that has undergone a remarkable transformation since Pemberton's original concoction. Isn't it fascinating how a drink can hold so much history and yet taste completely different today? Have you ever wondered why memes are popular? The US government took a closer look at this intriguing question by funding a study on memes, those funny images that spread like wildfire on the internet. This research aimed to understand how memes evolve and circulate within online communities, contributing to their runaway success. By analyzing how memes convey humor and ideas, researchers could see patterns in their spread, much like virus outbreaks. The study revealed not only the cultural impact of memes, but also their role in shaping conversations across social media platforms. It's fascinating to think that what might seem like simple jokes can influence public opinion or even political movements. As memes continue to evolve, the interplay between humor and technology shows just how powerful these images can be in our digital age. So next time you scroll through your social feeds, remember there's more than meets the eye with these viral sensations. Have you ever noticed how white plates affect food? Studies show that the color of your dinnerware can trick your brain into thinking your meal is healthier or less calorie-rich. When food is served on white plates, it tends to stand out more, making the colors of fruits and vegetables pop while simultaneously making heavier dishes look less intimidating. This visual effect can lead people to serve larger portions, as they mistakenly perceive that they are eating fewer calories. This phenomenon, often overlooked, highlights how our environment shapes our eating habits. It's fascinating how something as simple as a plate color can influence our perception of food and affects our choices at mealtimes. So next time you're setting the table, consider the color of your dishes. Could a simple change in your dinnerware make a difference in your diet? Guess what really drives cyclists wild in Japan? Mount Iwaki features a thrilling challenge called the Road of 100 Vomits. This stretch is famous for its 43 hairpin bends packed into just 5.6 miles, combined with a steep 7% gradient. Sounds daunting, right? Cyclists looking for an adventure can only tackle this intense route once a year during a special event that draws riders from near and far. The name Road of 100 Vomits might sound intimidating, but it captures the excitement and determination required to conquer this winding road. Picture a vibrant gathering of enthusiastic cyclists, all drawn together by their shared love for cycling and the thrill of the climb. As they pedal through the sharp turns and steep inclines, they're rewarded not just with a grueling workout, but also with breathtaking views. It's a unique experience that challenges riders while providing a sense of community among fellow adventurers. Are you ready to ride the Road of 100 Vomits and embrace the exhilaration? Believe it or not, our brains keep developing until 25. This fascinating journey involves the gradual maturation of different brain areas, with the frontal lobes taking their sweet time to get fully developed. These crucial parts of the brain are responsible for planning, logic, and decision-making. You might wonder why this matters. Well, it explains why teenagers and young adults sometimes take risks or make impulsive choices. During these years, the connection between emotions and reasoning is still being fine-tuned. As this development progresses into the mid-20s, you'll notice that people become better at thinking ahead, managing their emotions, and making wise choices. This isn't just about age, it's the brain's incredible ability to grow and adapt. Understanding this can help us be more compassionate with younger people as they stumble through important life decisions. So next time you see a young adult navigating life's challenges, remember, they're still evolving in the most fascinating way. Prepare to be amazed by the roots of tango. In Argentina, this iconic dance began as a lively ritual predominantly among men, with women taking a back seat during its early days. Emerging in the late 19th century, tango was not just a dance, it was a way for men to bond. Imagine a bustling dance hall filled with passionate men showcasing their skills, exchanging intense glances and precise movements, all while communicating unspoken emotions through their bodies. The dramatic flair of tango, filled with strong steps and sensual expressions, revealed a world where camaraderie thrived amidst the complexities of masculine friendship. As time passed, the role of women blossomed in this artistic form, bringing a richer dynamic to the dance. Today, tango is celebrated globally, yet its unique beginnings remind us of its powerful history. Isn't it fascinating how friendships can evolve into art? Guess what really drives the Middle East economy? The region is home to the largest oil reserves in the world, significantly powered by countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and the United Arab Emirates. This vast wealth of oil has transformed not just the economies but also the social structures within these nations. For instance, the influx of oil revenue has led to the rapid urbanization of cities, with modern skyscrapers rising alongside traditional marketplaces. As these countries play a crucial role in the global energy market, their impact extends beyond borders, influencing international politics and economic relations. The Middle East's oil wealth has shaped alliances, driven conflicts, and attracted investments from all corners of the globe. With such powerful resources at their fingertips, how will these nations continue to evolve in a world that is gradually shifting towards renewable energy? What if I told you Finland rewards walking commuters? The country has launched an exciting exercise lottery designed to encourage more people to choose walking as their mode of transportation. By offering cash prizes, this initiative aims to transform everyday routines and inspire commuters to use crosswalks rather than just rushing to their destinations. Imagine this. Every step you take might be leading you not only to better health, but also to potential cash rewards. This innovative approach cleverly mixes fun and fitness, making it more appealing for individuals to integrate walking into their daily lives. With growing concerns about public health and fitness globally, initiatives like Finland's exercise lottery highlight how creative solutions can engage communities and promote healthier lifestyles. Could other countries adopt similar strategies to motivate their citizens? This is a refreshing take on community well-being. Guess what really drives the Scots language? The Scots language, distinct from both Scottish Gaelic and English, boasts a fascinating linguistic heritage shaped by Old English, Old Norse, and Norman French. These diverse influences weave together a rich tapestry of vocabulary, especially in nature-related words. For instance, Scots has a variety of terms for snow, reflecting the importance of the environment in Scottish culture. This unique vocabulary hasn't just survived. It has been lovingly passed down through generations, ensuring a deep connection with Scotland's landscape and traditions. Many Scots still use these specific words in their daily lives, showcasing a living link to their ancestors and the natural world around them. So next time you hear a Scots speaker, remember they are not just communicating. They're sharing a vibrant piece of history and a love for their surroundings. You won't believe how gigantic Hang Sen Dong is. This massive cave in Vietnam is not just a geological wonder, but a world of its own. Imagine stepping into a cavern that is so enormous it has formed its own weather system, including clouds that float above, rivers that flow through, and jungles that thrive within its walls. The sheer scale of Hang Sen Dong is mind-boggling, as it is big enough to house an entire lost civilization. Its unique environment, with various microclimates, supports a rich diversity of flora and fauna, making it a hotspot for researchers and adventurers. Exploring this cave feels like entering another realm, where the echo of your footsteps is swallowed by the vastness around you. To explore Hang Sen Dong is to experience the raw beauty of nature, showcasing how powerful and mysterious our planet can be. This incredible phenomenon reminds us that there are still many secrets waiting to be uncovered deep within the Earth. So have you ever thought about what treasures might lie inside? Can you imagine a giant squid swimming nearby? The giant squid is one of the largest invertebrates on Earth, with some individuals reaching an astonishing length of up to 43 feet. This incredible creature showcases the immense diversity of marine life in our oceans. Known scientifically as Architeuthis ducks, the giant squid has fascinated scientists and adventurers alike due to its elusive nature and unique features. With large eyes that can be as big as soccer balls, it hunts deep in the ocean, using its long tentacles to capture prey like fish and other squids. Despite their size, giant squids are rarely seen by humans since they prefer to dwell in the deep sea, making them a mystery to ocean explorers. Studies of this magnificent creature help us understand its role in the marine ecosystem, as well as the broader implications of ocean health. What other secrets might the deep sea hold? Could bike lanes power our cities with solar energy? Some cities are testing innovative bike lanes made from solar panels, transforming how we think about transportation and clean energy. These solar bike lanes are designed to generate electricity while providing cyclists with safe and dedicated paths. Imagine pedaling along a route that not only keeps you safe from traffic, but also harnesses sunlight to produce clean energy. These self-sufficient lanes can power streetlights, traffic signals, and even nearby buildings, significantly reducing the reliance on fossil fuels. Cities like San Francisco and Amsterdam are leading the way with pilot projects that showcase the potential benefits of this unique approach. Moreover, these bike lanes encourage more people to cycle, contributing to reduced carbon emissions and promoting healthier lifestyles. The blend of sustainability and urban transport could redefine how we navigate cities. As the world grapples with climate change, could integrating solar technology into everyday infrastructure be the answer we need? Guess what really drives movie magic in London? At the Prince Charles Cinema, a unique group of volunteers takes on the role of silent ninjas, ensuring moviegoers have an uninterrupted experience. These dedicated volunteers blend into the shadows, dressed in ninja attire, ready to swoop in and address any disruptions. Imagine watching an epic film and suddenly spotting a ninja gliding down the aisle. Their mission is simple yet vital: keep the atmosphere focused and enjoyable for everyone. These ninjas are trained to intervene quietly and effectively, minimizing distractions without causing a scene. Patrons appreciate this quirky initiative, knowing that their cinematic adventure is protected by these stealthy guardians. Plus, it adds a fun twist to the experience. So the next time you visit the Prince Charles Cinema, keep an eye out for these surprising protectors of film enjoyment. After all, they're there to make your movie night unforgettable. Discover the amazing impact of the internet. The creation of the internet in the late 20th century marks a significant turning point in how we communicate, learn, and conduct business. Imagine a world where information wasn't just a few clicks away, or where connecting with friends across the globe required more than just a simple message. Before the internet, accessing information often involved bulky encyclopedias or trips to the library. Now, with the power of the internet, we can instantly share ideas, collaborate on projects, and even stream our favorite shows from anywhere. This incredible network has transformed industries, enabling businesses to reach customers worldwide and empowering individuals to share their voices. The internet fosters creativity and innovation, changing how we think about education, entertainment, and relationships. What might our lives look like today without this groundbreaking technology? Did you know that Sundoku describes unread books? This unique Japanese term brings to light a charming yet relatable habit: collecting books and letting them stack up without actually reading them. It combines the idea of piling up with the joy of reading, showcasing a bittersweet relationship many of us have with literature. Picture this. You walk into a bookstore or scroll through an online shop, and suddenly your love for books compels you to buy a few more titles, even if your current reading pile is growing taller by the day. Tsundoku reflects not just an appreciation for books, but also a desire to enrich our minds, even when life gets busy. This phenomenon isn't limited to just Japan. It's a universal tendency, as many book lovers around the world find themselves facing similar stacked collections. So the next time you see a tower of books waiting to be read, remember, you're not alone in this delightful dilemma. Here's something incredible about the mob's revenue. The mob generates more money than many legal industries, showcasing its huge economic impact. In fact, organized crime groups have been known to rake in billions each year through various illegal activities like drug trafficking, extortion, and racketeering. This staggering revenue can surpass that of businesses in legitimate sectors, which raises eyebrows about the substantial influence these groups have on the economy. Some estimates suggest that the mob's earnings might even rival the budgets of certain government departments. This reality highlights a shadowy world where criminal operations are deeply woven into the fabric of society, often affecting everyday lives. Law enforcement works tirelessly to combat these groups, yet the allure of quick money keeps drawing people in. So how does the mob manage to stay so profitable despite ongoing scrutiny and risk? This complex situation makes us ponder the balance between legality and survival in a world driven by demand. Why did Abigail Adams face such a brave choice? Abigail Adams, the daughter of John Adams, the second president of the United States, showed incredible courage during her battle with cancer. At a time when medical procedures were rudimentary at best, Abigail underwent a mastectomy while fully awake and without the comfort of anesthesia. This was an era when pain management during surgeries was virtually non-existent, making her experience all the more remarkable. After her first surgery, she faced a heartbreaking decision regarding her health. Doctors advised a second mastectomy to treat cancer in her other breast, but Abigail resolutely refused. This decision ultimately affected her life dramatically, as she succumbed to the disease later on. Her experiences highlight not only the struggles women faced with healthcare in the 18th century, but also the tremendous strength of will and determination that individuals can possess even in the face of dire circumstances. Abigail's story provides a glimpse into the past, prompting us to consider how far we've come in medicine and the sacrifices made by those before us. What if I told you the cheetah is unbeatable? This incredible creature holds the title of the fastest land animal on Earth, easily reaching speeds up to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds. Known for its slender body and long legs, the cheetah can accelerate faster than a sports car. But speed isn't everything. The cheetah's hunting technique is equally fascinating. It uses its keen eyesight to spot prey from a distance, then relies on short bursts of incredible speed to chase it down. Unlike many other predators, cheetahs tire quickly, so they must catch their meal in a matter of seconds. To help maintain their speed, they have specialized adaptations, such as large nasal passages and a lightweight frame. Sadly, their populations are declining due to habitat loss and poaching. So while these magnificent animals can sprint like lightning, we must work to ensure they continue to grace our planet for generations to come. Is it really true that peripheral vision is weaker at sea? You bet it is. When you're out on the open ocean, your peripheral vision can falter, making colors and shapes appear blurry and indistinct. This happens because the vastness of the sea creates a different visual environment than you'd find on land. Without the familiar colors and shapes of trees or buildings, your eyes struggle to accurately interpret what's out there. You might spot a shadow in the water and wonder, is that a fish or a floating piece of wood? This uncertainty can be especially tricky for sailors and fishermen who rely on their vision to navigate. The blending of colors and the absence of clear landmarks can lead to misinterpretations, which can steer you in the wrong direction or even pose safety risks. So next time you're near the coast, take a moment to appreciate just how vital your vision is, especially in open water. Hard to believe, but clownfish can change sex. Clownfish, those vibrant orange and white fish famously known from the movie Finding Nemo, have a fascinating twist in their life story. Born as males, they live in groups led by a dominant female. This unique social structure means each group relies on one female to reproduce. When the dominant female passes away, things get interesting. The largest male steps up and transforms into a female, ensuring the group's reproductive hierarchy stays intact. This sex change is not just a simple adjustment. It involves significant physical and behavioral changes that help them thrive in their competitive coral reef homes. By being able to swap genders, clownfish increase their chances of mating and ensure their species can continue to flourish in the ever-challenging underwater world. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know that notebooks used to fend off rats? Back in the day, when rats roamed freely in homes and were notorious for nibbling through anything they could find, people had to come up with creative solutions to protect their precious writings. This led to the introduction of wide margins in notebooks. The idea was simple yet clever. By leaving ample blank space on the edges of the pages, people hoped that the hungry rodents would be distracted by these wide margins and nibble on them instead of the important notes written in the middle. This unique practice not only helped save written works from damage, but also ensured that thoughts, discoveries, and inspirations remained intact. Today, while rats are less of a concern, wide margins continue to serve practical purposes like giving space for annotations and doodles. Isn't it fascinating how a simple design choice has a quirky backstory? Dive into the facts about Earth's oceans. Did you know oceans cover a staggering 71% of our planet's surface? That's right. These massive bodies of water hold about 96.5% of all the water on Earth. But there's more to the story. At a specific point known as the triple point, water can exist simultaneously as a solid, liquid, and gas. This unique situation occurs at a temperature of 0.01 degrees Celsius, 32 or 18 degrees Fahrenheit, and a pressure of 657 pascals. Imagine the delicate balance that maintains this rare state. Even the smallest change in temperature or pressure can flip the water from one phase to another. This fascinating interplay showcases just how dynamic our planet's systems are and reminds us of the importance of oceans in regulating climate and supporting life. What other secrets do our oceans hold? Believe it or not, sultans still lead Brunei and Oman. In these two unique countries, the title of sultan carries a rich history and deep cultural significance. These leaders aren't just ceremonial figures. They wield considerable power and influence in their nations. The Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah, reigns over a wealthy nation known for its oil reserves and beautiful landscapes. He has ruled since 1967 and plays a crucial role in both politics and daily life, supporting local traditions and economic ventures. Meanwhile, Sultan Haitham bin Tariq of Oman, who became Sultan in 2020, focuses on modernizing his country while maintaining its ancient heritage. Both sultans draw from a lineage that connects them to generations of rulers, evoking images of ancient tales filled with authority and valor. The title not only signifies leadership, but also reflects a blend of tradition and modern governance. As these nations interact with the wider world, the sultans represent a fascinating fusion of old and new, reminding us of the enduring allure of royalty. Guess what really drives a car's resilience? A peculiar incident in China involved a Honda CR-V that got hit yet kept running fine. This unusual event has caught the attention of engineers and car enthusiasts alike. They are diving into the investigation to figure out how this vehicle, after facing a collision, managed to operate without visible malfunctions. Typically, when cars get struck, we expect damages like broken frames or malfunctioning systems. However, this CR-V's continued performance raises important questions about vehicle safety standards and design innovations. Could this model have strong structural integrity? Or were there advanced safety features in play that helped it withstand the impact? Whatever the answers may be, this incident could influence future car designs and safety testing. Isn't it fascinating how much we can learn from a single unexpected event? Prepare to be amazed by goth culture's embrace of emotion. In the realm of goth culture, emotional distress isn't just acknowledged, it's celebrated as a vital aspect of the aesthetic. Many goths find beauty in their sadness, believing that experiences like crying under the moon or crafting tragic poetry reflect genuine emotions. This contrasts sharply with mainstream views where happiness is prized and often deemed normal. Within the goth community, feelings of melancholy are accepted and even encouraged, allowing individuals to connect on a deeper emotional level. By expressing sorrow and introspection, goths create an environment where vulnerability is seen as a strength. This acceptance fosters a unique sense of belonging among its members, making it a comforting space for those who feel out of place in the wider world. Isn't it fascinating how embracing sadness can bond people and inspire creativity? Did you know Disneyland once had fishing on Tom Sawyer Island? In the 1950s, this beloved amusement park offered a unique fishing experience for guests eager to enjoy the great outdoors while surrounded by the magic of Disney. Visitors could borrow fishing poles and cast their lines into the waters of the island, hoping to catch a fish or two. However, the fun didn't last long. The service was discontinued after park officials noticed an unfortunate trend. Many guests, rather than keeping their catches, began discarding fish throughout the park, which caused cleanliness issues and raised concerns about wildlife. Despite the short-lived fishing adventures, Tom Sawyer Island remains a highlight at Disneyland, inviting guests to explore its winding paths, rustic bridges, and enchanting scenery. Even without fishing, the spirit of adventure continues to thrive, making every visit memorable. What other surprises lie waiting in Disneyland's history? Discover how Singapore stores a staggering $187 trillion. This tiny island nation may be small in size, but it's mighty when it comes to wealth. Singapore boasts an impressive collective reserve of around $187 trillion US dollars, positioning it as one of the wealthiest places in the world. These reserves come from sources like foreign currency and various financial assets that Singapore manages through government-linked companies and investment agencies. Interestingly, experts believe that the actual number is even larger, as not all assets are publicly reported. This remarkable financial pool supports Singapore's economy, enhances its investment capabilities, and provides stability in times of global financial uncertainty. So how does a country with limited natural resources become such a financial powerhouse? Its strategic location, strong governance, and a focus on innovation and education are key factors driving its success. Did you know that sharks scared away beachgoers in 1975? The release of the blockbuster movie Jaws had an unexpected impact on beach tourism across the United States. While the film depicted a thrilling tale of a great white shark terrorizing a seaside town, it also sparked widespread panic among viewers. Many people were so frightened that they avoided swimming in the ocean altogether, fearing that real sharks would attack them. This resulted in a noticeable drop in beach attendance in some popular tourist spots. Lifeguards and local businesses faced challenges as vacationers opted for safer inland activities. Beachside communities had to find ways to reassure visitors that going into the water was still safe. Though eventually the fear subsided, the cultural phenomenon of Jaws left a mark on the summer vacation experience and generated discussions about shark safety that continue today. Guess what really drives the fastest ball ever? July, a thrilling sport that originated in China, showcases a level of speed and skill that few other games can match. This exciting game features a ball that can soar at an astonishing 186 miles per hour, making it the fastest ball in the world. Imagine the adrenaline as players use a curved paddle to launch the ball against a wall where it rebounds and zips back with incredible speed. Athletes must possess lightning-fast reflexes and exceptional coordination to keep up with such rapid gameplay. As the ball whizzes through the air, players engage in a heart-pounding battle of skill and strategy, drawing spectators from around the globe. While it might not be as widely recognized as soccer or basketball, July offers a unique blend of tradition and modern excitement. If you're looking for a sport that truly tests agility and quick thinking, July is definitely worth checking out. So can you imagine hitting or receiving a ball traveling at that astonishing speed? Have you ever marveled at glowing super trees? Gardens by the Bay in Singapore showcases these stunning structures, which are not just a treat for the eyes but also serve important ecological functions. Standing up to 16 stories tall, these vertical gardens are adorned with over 200 species of plants and flowers. At night, they transform into a dazzling light show, glowing brightly and enchanting visitors. The super trees collect rainwater, help cool the surrounding air, and even supply energy through solar panels. This blend of nature and technology makes Gardens by the Bay a symbol of Singapore's commitment to sustainability. It's a place where you can enjoy the beauty of nature while also learning about the importance of protecting our environment. Have you experienced the magic of these super trees for yourself? Unbelievable innovation for gamers with disabilities. The quad stick is an incredible device designed for individuals with limited hand mobility, enabling them to enjoy video games using just their mouths. Imagine a gaming world where everyone can join in on the fun, regardless of physical challenges. The quad stick features a simple yet effective design that includes a joystick controlled by the user's mouth, along with buttons activated by sipping or puffing air. This unique setup allows players to navigate games, aim, and execute commands, leveling the playing field. Developed with input from gamers themselves, it's all about creating an accessible experience in a genre that can sometimes feel exclusive. The quad stick has opened up new possibilities for many, giving them independence and the thrill of gaming. It's not just about play, it's about connection, competition, and community. So whether you're a casual player or a hardcore gamer, how exciting is it that technology like this makes it possible for everyone to experience the joy of gaming? Believe it or not, India leads in film production. Every year, this vibrant country produces more films than any other, creating a dazzling array of movies in multiple languages. Bollywood, based in Mumbai, is perhaps the most famous part of the cinematic world, known for its colorful musicals and engaging dramas. However, India also has rich traditions in regional cinema, with filmmakers in Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, and many other languages, telling unique stories that resonate with their audiences. The Indian film industry isn't just about quantity, it showcases incredible talent, with actors and directors gaining international acclaim. Films often explore various themes like family, love, and social issues, making them relatable to a wide audience. Interestingly, the sheer scale of film production reflects India's diverse culture, rich history, and the importance of cinema in everyday life. So next time you watch an Indian movie, remember, you're experiencing the creativity of the largest film-producing nation in the world. How amazing is that? Why exactly does Gupik Moskievsky matter in Russia? Gupik Moskievsky represents a fascinating blend of worship and cultural identity in Russian spirituality. This name is tied to a specific form of religious exchange that highlights how communities connect through shared beliefs and rituals. When people engage in practices associated with Gupik Moskiewski, they often celebrate ancient traditions, forging a link between the past and present. These rituals can provide comfort, a sense of belonging, and a way to honor ancestors. The name brings to light diverse forms of worship in Russia, where countless local customs enrich the spiritual landscape. Understanding Gupik Moskiewski not only enhances our appreciation for Russian culture, but also showcases the unique ways people engage with their beliefs. So what makes this figure resonate with so many? Explore the rich narratives and meanings behind Gupik Moskiewski to uncover the spiritual tapestry of Russia. Guess what really drives laws in Nepal? In this beautiful country nestled in the Himalayas, cows are considered sacred and play a pivotal role in the cultural and religious life of many people. Because of this reverence, killing a cow is not just frowned upon, it's illegal. The law reflects the deep connection between the people and their livestock, particularly among Hindus, who view cows as symbols of wealth, strength, and motherly love. As a result, authorities enforce strict penalties for those who harm these gentle creatures. This legal protection highlights how traditions and beliefs shape societal norms, influencing everything from farming practices to everyday interactions. The respect for cows also plays a significant role in Nepal's agricultural economy, as many families depend on them for milk, labor, and more. So the next time you think about livestock laws, remember Nepal's unique stance on cows. It's a fascinating blend of culture, reverence, and legislation. How did a pilot become an expert driver? Bartosz Ostalowski is a remarkable Polish pilot who overcame incredible odds by learning to drive using his feet after losing both arms. His journey began with a devastating accident that changed his life. But instead of giving up, he decided to embrace new challenges. Bartosz adapted his driving skills, showing not just determination, but also creativity in how he approached everyday tasks. Using specially designed vehicles, he mastered the art of driving, proving that limitations can be transformed into opportunities. His story inspires many people, highlighting the power of perseverance and the human spirit's ability to adapt. Today, Bartosz not only drives expertly, but also motivates others to face their obstacles head-on. He teaches us that with enough courage and innovation, anything is possible, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Is it really true that jesters spoke freely to kings? Medieval jesters were more than just entertainers. They were skilled satirists with a unique ability to deliver uncomfortable truths. While everyone else might have feared the wrath of a king, jesters could use humor to offer candid observations about royal decisions and the behavior of court officials. They cleverly blended storytelling with sharp wit, allowing them to critique their ruler's actions without dire consequences. Imagine a jester donning colorful attire, juggling and tumbling, while at the same time pointing out flaws in the way the kingdom was run. This unusual freedom made them vital to public discourse, helping to gauge the mood of the people and offering a voice to common grievances. In their performances, they became the eyes and ears for the monarch, using laughter to shine a light on issues that needed addressing. What a fascinating role they played in shaping history. Have you ever wondered why shoe shopping is changing? Amazon has taken shopping to a whole new level with its innovative virtual shoe fitting room. Now customers can try on sneakers right from their cell phones, making the process easier and more fun. This technology uses augmented reality to allow you to see how different shoes look on your feet without ever stepping into a store. Just point your camera at your feet and voila, you can mix and match styles, colors, and sizes. This virtual experience not only helps you choose the perfect fit, but also reduces the hassle of returns, which has been a major issue for online shoppers. Since trying on shoes can sometimes be tricky, especially with varying sizes from different brands, this technology is a game changer. With fewer returns, Amazon can encourage more purchases while making sure customers end up with shoes they love. So the next time you're shopping for sneakers, remember, trying them on could be as simple as pulling out your phone. What do you think about this new way to shop? Did you know the U.S. Army once used camels? In the 1800s, the Army explored a surprisingly unique transportation solution for the arid Southwest: camels. This idea came about as the army sought effective ways to transport supplies across the harsh desert terrain where horses and mules struggled. Camels, known for their ability to travel long distances without water, proved to be quite efficient at hauling goods. However, not all was smooth sailing. Soldiers found working with these large, smelly creatures to be quite challenging. Their unpredictable temperament and distinctive odor didn't win over the troops. As a result, after the Civil War, the camel experiment was abandoned. Interestingly, some of these camels managed to escape and lived wild, roaming the deserts for years. This fascinating chapter in American history highlights the lengths people went to adapt to their environment, even if camels weren't quite the perfect solution. Here's a wild fact about Neptune's discovery. In the mid-1800s, astronomers noticed something strange about Uranus. Its orbit had irregularities that couldn't be explained by the known planets alone. This sparked curiosity and serious calculation. French mathematician Urbain Le Verrier took on the challenge, using mathematics to infer the presence of an undiscovered planet beyond Uranus. His calculations suggested that a planet was tugging at Uranus, influencing its path around the Sun. Excitingly, these predictions led German astronomer Johann Galle to locate Neptune in 1846, using Le Verrier's insights as a guide. The discovery was a remarkable blend of mathematical genius and observational skill. Neptune, with its stunning blue color and fierce winds, became the first planet found through mathematical predictions rather than direct observation. Isn't it fascinating how numbers and astronomy work hand in hand? Why exactly does hair fashion cause chaos sometimes? In a stunning beauty contest in the 1950s United States, an unexpected wardrobe malfunction stole the spotlight. The chaos began when one contestant, sporting a massive oversized hair clip, unintentionally tangled her elaborate hairstyle in another contestant's dress. As the audience gasped and cameras clicked away, the incident quickly transformed into a comical disaster, with media outlets labeling it an unintentional wardrobe catastrophe. This humorous blunder not only provided entertainment, but also made people realize how fashions can sometimes lead to unexpected troubles. Such incidents remind us that even in glamorous moments, surprises await. The memorable catastrophe also sparked conversations about the evolving beauty standards and the importance of comfort alongside style, causing future contestants to rethink their fashion choices. Who could have imagined that a hair clip could create such a memorable moment? Why exactly does the dragon blood tree look so unique? This striking tree, native to the Socotra archipelago off Yemen's coast, boasts a bare trunk and a crown of spiky leaves, giving it an otherworldly appearance. Its unusual form is not just for show, it's a clever adaptation to the island's dry climate. The dragon blood tree has evolved to survive harsh conditions by minimizing water loss while maximizing sunlight exposure. This quirky plant belongs to the dicotyledon family, which includes most trees, yet its distinct shape and vivid red sap, resembling blood, set it apart. This sap was historically prized for its medicinal properties, and even as a dye, underscoring the tree's cultural significance. Now, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the dragon blood tree stands as a symbol of biodiversity in Socotra, reminding us of the wonders of evolution and how unique plants adapt to their environments. Ever wondered how Papa John's began in a closet? In 1984, John Schnatter took a leap of faith by opening his first pizza shop in a tiny broom closet at a bar he co-owned with his father in Indiana. It may sound like a small start, but this humble beginning sparked a giant pizza empire. With a focus on quality ingredients and customer satisfaction, Papa John's rapidly gained popularity. Today, it's the third largest pizza chain in the world, boasting over 5,500 locations across 49 countries. That means pizza lovers everywhere can enjoy their signature pies. Although it began in such a modest space, the brand's success story is a testament to dedication, hard work, and a commitment to delivering deliciousness. From a broom closet to global recognition, Papa John's continues to grow, proving that great things can emerge from the most unexpected places. Can you believe choir singing boosts happiness hormones? Research shows that joining a choir can significantly lower stress levels and enhance our body's production of happiness hormones. When we sing together, especially in a group setting like a choir, our brains release oxytocin, which is often called the bonding hormone. This wonderful chemical helps us feel more connected to others and elevates our mood. Singing also promotes deep breathing, which can increase oxygen levels in our blood, contributing to relaxation and emotional well-being. Plus, the joy of harmonizing and sharing music fosters a sense of community and belonging. It's not just about hitting the right notes. It's about the emotional experience that lifts spirits. Participating in a choir can be an amazing antidote for stress, especially in today's fast-paced world. Whether you're a seasoned singer or trying it for the first time, the simple act of joining voices can turn your day around and leave you feeling happier than ever. Why not give it a try? Did scientists really fear the Earth's atmosphere would ignite? Before the first nuclear bomb was detonated during the Trinity test in 1945, there were serious concerns among some scientists about the potential consequences of this powerful weapon. They worried that the intense heat generated by the explosion could cause a chain reaction, igniting nitrogen in the Earth's atmosphere and leading to a catastrophic fireball that could consume everything on the planet. This fear was so profound that it led to intense debates among physicists like J. Robert Oppenheimer and Edward Teller. Ultimately, they concluded that the chance of this event happening was extremely slim, and the test went forward. When the bomb exploded in the New Mexico desert, the outcome was a massive explosion that produced a mushroom cloud without igniting the atmosphere. This moment marked not only a significant advancement in technology, but also a turning point in human history, igniting discussions about the responsibilities of scientific discovery. Imagine how different our world might be if those fears had come true. Did you know the Mahabharata is that long? This incredible epic contains over 100,000 couplets, making it one of the longest literary works in history. In comparison, the well-known Greek epics, the Iliad and the Odyssey, are significantly shorter when combined. This massive length isn't just a fun fact, it poses challenges for historians and readers. Imagine trying to digest such an expansive story, filled with intricate plots, numerous characters, and rich philosophical insights. Scholars often find themselves sifting through various versions and translations, complicating the task of capturing the essence of this ancient text. For readers, especially those new to the Mahabharata, it can feel overwhelming. Yet the epic offers profound lessons in duty, morality, and the complexities of human nature. So whether diving into the pages of this classic or simply marveling at its scope, the Mahabharata truly captivates those seeking to explore its depths. Did you know that gold is called God's currency? This shiny metal has held its value for thousands of years, making it a favorite among people and cultures worldwide. Gold's unique characteristics set it apart from other materials. Unlike currencies that can lose value due to inflation or government decisions, gold's worth remains steady because it's rare and durable. For over 5,000 years, empires and individuals alike have sought gold for trading, jewelry, and even storing wealth. From ancient Egyptians who crafted stunning artifacts to modern investors who consider gold a hedge against economic uncertainty, its appeal is undeniable. Even today, many people see gold as a safeguard for their future, thinking it will retain its value long into the future. With its rich history and continued relevance, isn't it fascinating how one element can connect generations and cultures? This might surprise you. The oldest restaurant is in Madrid. Located in the heart of Spain's capital, Botin has been delighting diners since 1725, earning its spot in the Guinness Book of Records as the oldest continuously operating restaurant in the world. Imagine stepping into a piece of history every time you enjoy a meal. Botin's walls have witnessed the passage of centuries, serving traditional Spanish dishes like cochinillo asado or roast suckling pig, which is cooked in a wood-fired oven. The restaurant's charming atmosphere, adorned with vintage decor and old wooden beams, creates a setting that feels cozy and authentic. Remarkably, many famous figures have dined here, including the legendary author Ernest Hemingway, who praised Botin in his works. Each visit not only offers a delicious meal, but also a taste of Spain's rich culinary heritage. So if you're ever wandering through Madrid, don't miss the chance to dine at this legendary establishment. What other historic sites might you discover in the city? Prepare to be amazed by the Fulgor Nocturnus, the pinnacle of luxury fountain pens. Created by the prestigious Tebaldi brand, this exceptional writing instrument stands out as one of the most exclusive and expensive in the world. Imagine owning a pen that not only writes beautifully, but also symbolizes wealth and prestige. The Fulgor Nocturnus is crafted with extreme precision, featuring exquisite materials and intricate detailing that appeal to collectors and connoisseurs alike. Its design reflects a blend of art and functionality, ensuring that each stroke on paper is smooth and elegant. This extraordinary pen has become a status symbol among the elite, showing off the owner's appreciation for fine craftsmanship and luxury. In a world where digital reigns supreme, the Fulgor Nocturnus offers a timeless experience that celebrates the art of writing. Would you dare to own such an extravagant piece of art? Most people don't know this, but vacuum cleaners evolved dramatically. The very first vacuum cleaner was a massive contraption that even required horses to haul it around town. Invented in the early 20th century, this behemoth had hoses that sucked dust and dirt from homes, making cleaning a pretty labor-intensive chore. Imagine a time when the idea of a lightweight, portable vacuum was just a dream. Instead, people relied on these heavy machines, often seen being pulled along by horses on city streets. It was a sight to behold. Cleaning involved a lot of manpower just to transport the equipment. As technology advanced, smaller and more efficient designs emerged, allowing people to tackle dirt without the need for a horsepower team. Today, we often take our sleek, electric vacuum cleaners for granted, but they are the result of over a century of innovation and creativity. Let's uncover the truth about tension and history. The line mentioned in the text symbolizes a deep-rooted tension and a complex history. This isn't just any line. It represents a place that has been caught in a prolonged state of waiting for peace. Think about it. Sometimes even the thinnest lines draw stark divides. They can tell powerful stories of conflict, struggle, and the yearning for harmony. When we pause to consider these boundaries, we realize they hold so much meaning. They are reminders of the battles fought and the hopes that linger. This line invites us to reflect on the journeys taken by people who have longed for resolution. Every mark on the map not only demarcates territory, but also echoes the voices of those who have lived through unrest. Can we learn from these stories and strive for a better future together? What if I told you James Cameron was homeless once? This incredible story reveals the inspiring journey of the renowned director behind the iconic film, Terminator. In a time of struggle, Cameron bravely penned the script while living on the streets, showcasing his determination and passion for storytelling. Remarkably, he sold the script for just $1, but cleverly negotiated to be the film's director. This decision turned out to be a game changer, launching his career in the film industry. The Terminator not only became a blockbuster hit, but also set the foundation for Cameron's future successes, including films like Titanic and Avatar. His experience serves as a powerful reminder that even in the toughest of circumstances, creativity and belief in oneself can lead to groundbreaking achievements. So next time you watch one of his films, remember the extraordinary journey that brought Cameron from homelessness to Hollywood fame. Can you imagine that storm on Jupiter? The Great Red Spot is one of our solar system's most fascinating weather phenomena. This gigantic storm has been swirling for at least 350 years, showcasing the incredible power and dynamism of Jupiter's atmosphere. It's so enormous that it could fit 3 Earths inside it, making it a true giant among storms. But what drives its longevity and size? The Great Red Spot forms due to the planet's rapid rotation and complex atmospheric conditions, creating a vortex that continually churns and evolves. Unlike storms on Earth that can calm down, this massive cyclone has been raging for centuries, hinting at the mysterious and untamed nature of Jupiter's weather systems. Scientists study it not just to understand Jupiter better, but to learn about atmospheric dynamics that could apply to exoplanets too. Isn't it amazing to think about the power of a storm that has been going for longer than we've been keeping records on Earth? Hard to believe, but Getty fought over a ransom. In 1973, billionaire J. Paul Getty faced an unimaginable situation when his grandson, John Paul Getty III, was kidnapped in Italy. Initially, Getty was unwilling to pay the $17 million ransom the abductors demanded. Instead, he negotiated down to $3 million, but ultimately paid only $2.2 million. Why? Getty calculated that this amount was the highest he could write off as a tax deduction. This decision shocked many, highlighting a complex intersection of wealth, family loyalty, and financial strategy. Even though he was a billionaire, Getty prioritized his money over his grandson's safety for a time. The ordeal was tense. John Paul was even believed to have had his ear cut off to pressure his grandfather. Eventually, the authorities rescued him, and the family saga continued. Why did money weigh so heavily in this heartbreaking story? Did you know George R.R. Martin bought the first Comic-Con ticket? Back in 1970, Comic-Con was just a budding event in New York, attracting only a handful of enthusiastic fans. The legendary author of A Song of Ice and Fire famously took the plunge on that very first ticket, marking the start of an annual celebration of comics, movies, and pop culture. Fast forward to today, and Comic-Con has exploded into one of the largest gatherings for fans across the globe, drawing tens of thousands of attendees every year. It features not just comics, but also panels with filmmakers, sneak peeks at upcoming shows, and exclusive merchandise. What was once a niche event has transformed into a vibrant cultural phenomenon. So next time you see a bustling Comic-Con, remember its humble beginnings with just a single ticket in the hands of a future literary giant. What if I told you Earth has a magnetic shield? This incredible shield, known as the magnetic field, plays a vital role in protecting life from harmful solar radiation. Generated by the movement of molten iron in the Earth's core, this magnetic field extends far into space, creating a safe barrier against high-energy particles emitted by the sun. Without it, our planet would be bombarded by these dangerous rays, increasing health risks and threatening our very existence. Solar radiation can lead to cancer, damage our DNA, and disrupt electrical systems, even satellites. Interestingly, the magnetic field also helps guide animals, like migratory birds, during their journeys. So next time you step outside, remember the invisible force surrounding us, working tirelessly to keep us safe and allowing life to thrive. Isn't it amazing how something we can't see plays such a crucial role? Did you know that Soyuz rockets use wooden sticks? This fascinating fact highlights the ingenuity behind the Russian Soyuz rocket, which has been in service since 1963. Known for its impressive 98% success rate, the Soyuz is a reliable workhorse in space travel. So how does it ignite? Unlike most rockets that use complex mechanisms, the Soyuz kicks off its launch by firing wooden sticks inside its combustion chamber. Imagine lighting a giant match. When these wooden sticks burn, they help ignite the rocket's fuel, creating the thrust needed to break free from Earth's gravitational pull. This surprisingly simple method has stood the test of time, proving that sometimes the old ways can be the most trustworthy. The Soyuz rocket has transported astronauts and cargo to the International Space Station, making it a key player in human space exploration. Isn't it amazing how such a basic approach can lead to groundbreaking achievements in technology? Did you know Edison named his kids after Morse code? Thomas Edison, the genius inventor, had a unique way of showing his love for innovation, even in naming his children. He chose nicknames inspired by Morse code signals, a clever nod to his connection with the telegraph, which was revolutionary in communication. Edison's son was called Dash, a reference to the long signal used in Morse code, while his daughter was nicknamed Dot, signifying the shorter signal. This imaginative approach not only reflected Edison's passion for invention, but also highlighted how creativity can permeate all aspects of life, including family. The telegraph changed the way people connect, and these nicknames serve as a playful reminder of Edison's groundbreaking work. Imagine growing up with such significant symbolism intertwined in your name. How cool is that? Guess what really drives extravagance in performance? The term extravagance actually comes from the language of Losky, which beautifully captures the essence of vibrant and colorful performances that combine music, dance, light, and drama. Imagine a dazzling spectacle where each element weaves together to create an experience akin to an endless celebration. These shows are not just about entertainment. They evoke emotions, spark creativity, and leave audiences mesmerized. The historical roots in Woski highlight how cultures can influence artistic expressions, adding layers of meaning to what we consider extravagant today. As the world of performance arts continues to evolve, the spirit of extravagance remains a powerful force, inviting us to immerse ourselves in wondrous sights and sounds. So the next time you witness a breathtaking performance, remember its origins in the rich tradition of Woski. Doesn't it make you appreciate the magic even more? Most people don't know this, but Venus has glories. These fascinating atmospheric phenomena resemble rainbows and are caused by the interference of light waves and droplets. On Earth, rainbows are formed when sunlight passes through water droplets, bending and reflecting the light to create a spectrum of colors. However, a glory on Venus takes this a step further. The thick clouds of sulfuric acid that blanket Venus create a unique environment where the droplets are much larger than those found in Earth's atmosphere. This leads to concentric rings of color that radiate outward from the shadow of an observer's position, creating a stunning visual display. Scientists have been intrigued by the glories on Venus because they reveal important information about the planet's atmosphere and weather patterns. Studying these colorful rings not only helps us understand Venus better, but also improves our knowledge of atmospheric science as a whole. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as light and water can create such extraordinary sights on a distant planet? Did you know caterpillars turn into soup? When a caterpillar prepares to transform into a butterfly, it goes through a remarkable process called metamorphosis. This isn't just a simple change. It involves a fascinating step where the caterpillar completely dissolves its body inside a protective cocoon. Imagine being turned into a liquid mush. During this stage, the caterpillar's tissues break down into a kind of soup, creating a nutrient-rich environment. This liquid then begins to reorganize, allowing the caterpillar's cells to rebuild into the beautiful structures of a butterfly, such as its wings and antennae. It's like a nature superhero changing its identity. This extraordinary transformation can take days or weeks, depending on the species, and once the metamorphosis is complete, a stunning butterfly emerges from the cocoon, ready to take flight. This process shows just how incredible nature can be, revealing the magic of growth and change. Isn't it amazing how something so seemingly simple can hide such complexity? Here's something incredible about wristwatches for the blind. This innovative device acts as a speaker that announces the time when needed, providing a sense of independence to visually impaired individuals. Designed specifically for those who cannot rely on traditional visual cues, this watch features a simple touch button operation. When pressed, it verbally tells the user the current time, making it easy to keep track of the day without needing to see the dial. This simple yet effective technology allows users to plan their day with confidence, whether they are heading to work or meeting friends. With various styles available, these watches not only offer practicality, but also come in designs that cater to personal taste, proving that accessibility and style can go hand in hand. How cool is it that technology is being used to empower everyone? Here's what actually happens when leaders indulge. In North Korea, where many struggle with severe food shortages, the leader Kim Jong-un is reported to have McDonald's hamburgers transported to Pyongyang daily. This stark contrast between the opulence of the leadership and the everyday struggles of the average citizen reveals the deep inequality present in the country. While families in North Korea face extreme hunger and limited access to basic necessities, Kim enjoys luxury foods that many can only dream of. It's a symbol of the disconnection between those in power and the hardships experienced by ordinary people. Such practices not only highlight the disparity in living conditions, but also raise questions about governance and accountability. How can a nation address its famine crisis while its leader prioritizes fast food deliveries? This situation echoes the larger global issue of inequality, prompting reflection on fairness and compassion in leadership. Guess what really drives cosmic emptiness? The boat is void, often called the Great Nothing, presents an astonishing mystery in our universe. Located near the Bodas constellation, this enormous region of space is unlike anything we've encountered. While astronomers expect to find around 2,000 galaxies in a volume of space this size, they have discovered only about 60. This stark contrast raises intriguing questions about the nature of cosmic structure. How could such a vast area be so empty? Scientists speculate that gravitational influences, cosmic expansion, and the formation of large-scale structures might all play a role in shaping the universe's overall distribution of galaxies. Such emptiness challenges our understanding of how matter distributes itself across the cosmos. As researchers continue to investigate the Bodas void, we may gather deeper insights into the vast, complex universe we call home. Here's a wild fact about chronic pain. Chronic pain in areas like the heart and brain is more common than many folks realize. It often becomes a daily struggle for countless individuals, with many learning to cope with it as a part of their lives. Some people even develop a routine around managing their discomfort, treating it almost like a tradition. This ongoing suffering can stem from various conditions, including migraines, heart disease, or stress-related disorders, and it affects not just physical well-being, but emotional health too. Interestingly, the way we talk about pain can influence how we experience it. Support from friends, family, and healthcare professionals is crucial in helping those who suffer feel less isolated. So next time you hear someone mention their pain, remember that they might be part of a larger group dealing with similar struggles. How can we better support each other in these silent battles? Is it really true that 8.7 million species could exist? Scientists currently have documented about 1.2 million species on Earth, but they believe that the actual number might be as high as 8.7 million. This staggering estimate highlights the vast unknowns in our planet's biodiversity. Many species have yet to be discovered, especially in remote rainforests, deep oceans, and tiny ecosystems like soil. Add to this the increasing rates of extinction driven by habitat loss, climate change, and pollution, and you can see how hard it is to keep an accurate tally. Every day, researchers are racing against time to catalog new species, while others vanish before we even know they exist. This mystery of undiscovered life forms excites and challenges scientists, pushing them to explore more of Earth's hidden corners. How many fascinating organisms are waiting to be found?